So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Fifi Mutua. So I'm back with a bang, with a bang, with a bang, with a bang, with a bang. I feel like I'm not so much into these activities thing, but I'm so much into talking currently. Actually, I went for a break. Don't enjoy what I really want to do in I'm a for YouTube, because I've noticed I'm not that person when you know how you walk nje, you're shooting. I'm not saying I won't do that. I will do once in a while, but I feel like we need to talk. We need to talk as as ile age bracket between 20 to 30. We need to talk. We need to have a conversation. We need to talk. So let me just hit it to the point. Before then, guys, mnaonaje hiyo wigi mnaiona aje? Anyway, before then, guys, subscribe, hit that button, subscribe, like, share, tusikue wachoyo, tupendane. Kwa matatu ushaenda kupanda ina matatu and then they are like tumebebwa excess, kuna corona, and then they are like yes, tupendane. So I'm just saying the same thing. Tupendane, share my videos, like them. I'm trying. Whenever unaona mistake, tell me. If you need to do this, you need to improve in this. Kama ni simu mbaya, unaniletea simu au unaniletea camera. Kidding. Anyway, direct to the point. Oh, I didn't say what is this is si amarula inaitangwa aje, Bailey ama ni Baileys, wherever it is, that one. And kai nakunywa kama chai. Anyway, so guys, we really need to talk. Nilikaa and then I was like, why is especially actually between 20 and 25, most of us are very depressed, by the way. Most of us tunafanya vitu hadi you are like, okay, what is wrong with this generation? But it's not the generation. It isn't the generation. It's all about the pressure yenye tunapata from the society. The pressure, what I mean by pressure is that, oh, by 25 you should be, driving. By 25 you should own your own, you should own a house. By 25 you should be driving. By 30 you should be married. Who said nikikuwa 30 kama sijaendesha gari nini ita happen? Who said that is a sin? Who said that is a crime? For heaven's sake, no one. That is the pressure in society inatupatia. Mimi at my age yenye sitasema, I feel like I need to achieve a lot. I'm a failure. I need to be owning my own businesses somewhere. I need to be running my own. I mean, we have a lot of pressure as young people. We are growing. I believe in between 20 and 30, in your 20s, it's where you're allowed to make all the mistakes that you can. Mimi, I believe in that. And I also believe in there's no perfect timing. I can be, by the way, you've seen what wakona 19 years, 18 years, they are millionaires. Ama they have a lot of money. You've seen others in 32, 35, they have nothing. It is the pressure, na iyo pressure ndo inafanya we do things like we're out of our minds. We do things and then they are like, oh, ni nini shida hii generation? Oh, this generation is doomed. It's never doomed. It is the society out there. It is the society. So today I need to tell you, especially wale wenye tuko 20 to 25, there's like a pressure. Tusidanganyane, there's something. One thing I'd want us to avoid, ama mimi after I learned all that, when I was 20 years, ama 19 years, that is when I learned, let's stop comparing ourselves. Let's avoid comparison, whatever it is. Mimi ni Mkamba, but let's avoid comparing ourselves na watu wengine. Unaelewa? For example, unaniona, a very good example. I have this glass of wine. Mimi nimepost, ama you've seen I have that glass of wine, right? And then you have nothing. Now you're like, I want to be like Fiona. What will I do? I want to show them I have a glass of wine. Let me tell you something, Stop comparing yourself. Hadi you're like, Mungu nilikosea wapi? I should be like Fiona. I should be having a glass of wine, ama whatever. No. Let me tell you one thing. Social media is a scam. Out of experience, and social media is a scam. Kwanza wama celebrities, wachaneni now. It is a scam. It is a scam. Mimi nimepiga picha, I've posted the wine ama whatever I'm taking, right? Do you even know vile nilipata? Do you know nimeifanya nini ndo nipate? Can we please stop comparing ourselves? Can we please stop comparing ourselves? Usione nimevaa dress poa, we have those dresses, 3K leather dresses, and then you are like, okay, I want to be like Fiona. You end up being a hoe. You end up being used just because you want to be like Fiona. You want to have that dress. You want to ask God questions. God, why me? Why not me? Why Fiona? No, it doesn't work that way. Trust me, watu wa social media, they want, not even social media, everybody, ata mimi, I will post, ama I will show you what I want you guys to see. But ile time nateseka huko, I'm eating my omena and my ugali, I will not show you. But when I'm having my pizza, and when I'm having my baka, baka, my burger, that is when I'm gonna post for you, dear. So guys, to avoid comparison, tafadhali, live your life. Now ujue, we post what we want you to see. Yes. The next thing, kindly, see jealousy, see anything, but block. There's something called blocking. Block anyone. Block everyone. Mwenye anakufanya you feel like, you are little, you are doing nothing. Mwenye anakupatia pressure. Mwenye anafanya these people, you know them. Block them. If they are making you feel like, I'm doing nothing, this world, I'm a loser, literally. And God has forgotten me. That is what we say. Kindly block that person. See wivu, not anything. It is for your own peace of mind. And the next thing, kindly, can you be you? What I mean is, let's not fake it. Let us not fake it, please. If you're be you, equal try, hiyo zinakaribiana na kujicompare, but actually one leads to the other. You compare yourself, inakufanya unaacha kukua who you are, unataka kukua kama Fiona. It can never work. Be you honey, be you. What I mean by being you, just umona, for example, I'm here na wanyangu, uko kwa nyumba na soda yako ya 50 bob. Can you please enjoy your soda? Yeah, leave my wine alone. Be you. Both for us, hiyo soda. Tuweke hiyo maziwa yenye unakunywa. That is you. Don't try to be like Fiona, because you'll end up doing so many shitty things. You'll end up... No wonder depression is killing us at a very, very young age. Mimi, by the way, I do not stress. Nimekula, nimekunywa. wewe uko unatuonyesha vile uko kwa hoteli, you are doing whatever you are doing. Guys, I do not stress. I was stressing when I was 2019, but now I do not stress. By the way, you have your dress, I have mine. Yangu ni ya mtush, yako ni new. Si tumevalia nguo sisi wote. Be you. Be you. As a matter of fact, if you do not like me for who I am, then we are never meant to be. We are never meant to have a bond. We are never meant to be friends. We are never meant to work together. You know, let us be us. By the way, hii dress kama ni ya 50 bob, kuna mwingine amevalia dress ya how, nyote mko na nguo. By the way, and as a matter of fact, mnakaa fiti. Confidence, jiamini uone, everyone will be like, oh, Fiona unakaa fiti, and then at the back of your mind, dress ni ya punch. Yeah, akona ya how much? Akona ya, seme amevalia dress ya 2000. Girls, ladies, my mates, let us be us. The next thing, count your blessings. This is one thing that actually ningeanza na hii. Ladies, can we stop? Not even ladies, everyone. But this applies to everyone. This applies to everyone. Ukwe 50, ukwe 30, it does apply to everyone. Guys, count your mini mkama, by the way. Count your blessings. Not every time you'll be like, God, why? God, why? Try to compare yourself na wewe mwenyewe. Where were you last year? For example, me, 2 years ago, I didn't have nothing in my house. As a matter of fact, nilikuwa na carpet, zile za kitambo, sikuwa na shurak, na viatu nimeka chini, some throw pillows that I was given by my sister. I had nothing, and a bed, na sufuria 2, 3, 2 spoons, 2 cups, 1 plate, no TV, 1 radio. Only that. I had nothing. But when I remember where I've come from, there was a time I was sitting on the floor. There was a time, I didn't have a cooker. I was using Meko. There was a time I was using stove. There was a there was a time, just look, mali umetoka. Do not complain every time, by the way. Appreciate God. At some point, hata Mungu choka. You do not appreciate. And as a matter of fact, most of the people when we see wanaendelea, they do appreciate where they come from. For me, I appreciate, honestly. There was even a time nilikuwa hosted. I didn't have my own house. I was living with my own sister. But right now, I have my house. It is fully equipped. Fully equipped, kizungu. Not fully, but I'm somewhere, and I'm very sure in the next 2 years, 1 year, I will not be here. By the way, I will not be here. That is what we should be comparing ourselves to. Compare yourself with yourself. Wacha kukompea wewe, Fiona akona TV, Fiona akona stand, Fiona anakunywa wine, lakini wewe umelala kwa kitanda kwa nyumba haina kitu. Where were you 2 years ago? Were you having that house? Were you having that bed? As a matter of fact, Mimi, I used to take black tea with ugali. And that one is not breakfast. That is like the whole day. This meme that is circulating, the meme of ati you're sleeping up to 1 and then unaamka ndio upunguze budget. Aki, that was literally me. I could sleep and then wake up at around 1, 2, kunywa chai yangu ya strungi na ugali. Usiku ikifika, nitakuwa nimetafuta 30 bob ama 40 bob, I go buy githeri. That is all I could afford. Imagine, and we survived. Stop comparing yourself. At least angalia mali umetoka. That motivates me so much. Because I believe there's a time I will lack. And mtu anaweza kosa. And I believe, actually, not even kukosa, I've made a step. No matter how small, I've made a step. I'm not where I was last year, as a matter of fact. It doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't mean si lazima ikue like your wealth ama investments. No, hata brains. Jiangalie, umegrow brain wise, your reasoning, you know. last year literally I could not run a business. I could not sit down na wase wako na biashara and I'm like, we converse. I actually felt like nimeboeka because I'm not getting. Guys, please let us look mali tumetoka, tusiangalie tu where we are going. No, let us sometimes angalia tu mali umetoka and then you'll be like, oh God, in the next 2 years I'll be there where I want. And the next thing, we, as a matter of fact, some of these girls wenye tunaangalianga kwa social media, you know, they are making it. It's because they are working for it. I cannot sit here and be like, oh, this girl is making it, she's going out in hotels, outfits, blah blah blah, but I'm not working, I'm not being consistent na ile kitu yenye ninataka. No, it might take time. As a matter of fact, it'll take time because there's nothing good yenye inakujanga too easy. It will take time. But are you consistent? Are you working hard? You know, are you working towards that? Ama you're just there seated and looking at Fiona anakunywa wine, but you're not working for it. Sitting there looking at someone else, nguo anavaza 2K, but you're just there. What are you doing about that? What are you doing about your goals? You know, what are you doing about that? Do something. Do something. Before you start complaining, make sure I've set my goal. This is where I want to go and nothing will stop me. I'll do everything that it takes for me to get there. Don't just sit and be like, you know, Fiona is making it. I'm just using me because, you know, the tongue has power. Fiona is driving. She's working. As Aki, honestly, hakuna kitu naweza kaa tu hivi kuje. You have to work for it. It doesn't matter how, but you have to work for it. She's working for it. The V8 that Fiona has, she's working for it. The Makex, the whatever, the Benz, the whatever, the Lamborghini. Honestly, she has worked for it. It doesn't matter how. So you, what are you doing? Are you really working for it? Ama are you just there, you know, seated and kuangalia watu maisha yao inaenda aje? Ama anatoa wapi pesa? Ama you are ile type yenye mnakaanga tu you just kuchambua Fiona, unaona leo ako na hii leo. You'll never go far. Utakaa tu hapo mali huko. The next thing, just cut off. Kuna, before I even say, I don't know ni kwetu ama ni everywhere, but there are some family members hawananga adabu. Sorry to say, these guys will compare your success to someone's health. Someone's health. Anyway, they will compare your success na ya mtu mwingine. What I mean is, for example, let's say your sister, let me use myself. My sister is driving. My sister, you know, she lives in a big house. Akona apartment yake, akona blah blah blah, akona vitu. But mimi, I've not made it yet. Kuna those family members hawananga chills. They'll just wait for that day when you're together and they'll be like, Fiona, umeacha tu hapo na sister yako, unaona yeye alishanunua gari. Actually, wanatumianga, unaona yeye alishaolewa. Wewe, for example, alafu you make a mistake ukue wewe ndiye mzee kuliko sister yako. Hey! Alishaolewa, amekuacha hapo, amepata bwana, you're just there. Cut off those people because they are the society yenye inakupatia pressure. I might be 30 years and I'm not married. Doesn't mean I'm doomed. No. It doesn't mean that. Cut those people off. These family members, oh my God, they get into my nerves. honestly. Na wako, I think wako kwa kila familia. They'll tell you, Fiona, you are 30 years, you're not yet married, you do not own anything, you have nothing, you're still in your parents' house. Nani alisema ni lazima nitoke kwa parents' house yangu nikiwa 20 years? But as a matter of fact, mtoke mjue kuhustle. But nani alisema? Ni nani alisema? Where is it written that when after I'm 20, ama in 30 years you should never be in your parents' house? No, but at some point there's some truth. God's timings, that is the last one. God's timings. People, we are all different. We are all different. Now we have different blessings. Nilizaliwa hii siku nikaitwa Fiona. Sikuzaliwa nikaitwa another name. There was a reason as to why I was called Fiona, and there's a reason as to why God is delaying my blessings. There's a reason as to why the other girls my age, literally, they are driving. I am not driving. They own like their own apartments. I'm not yet there. There's a reason. Tunaweza cha kujipatia pressure and believe in God and have faith. Know that God's timing is always the best. Is always the best. A short story about myself. When was that? 4 years ago. 4 years ago no, not 4 years ago. Actually 3 years ago. I used to live na my sister. She was very much okay. By the way, aje niambia Fiona toka nje, I do not want you. No. And I thank her for that. Aje nipatia pressure, but she was giving me ile pressure. Fiona, you need to find something. You need to do something. You just can't be here. Una watch tu, unakula, unalala. As a matter of fact, alinisaidia and I thank her so much. But I used to feel like, God, nimekukosea wapi? I used to see young girls, girls my age, wako na nyumba zao, hata kama ni bed sitter, hata kama ni, single room, they have their own house, wanakaa their lives ziko figured out. Mimi bado niko kwa sistangu. Mimi bado ninauliza tunakula nini? Mimi bado ninauliza ziko wapi tokens? Ama nasema sukari imeisha, kuja na sukari, unga imeisha, kuja na unga. You feel me? Yeah? But I was so quick, but I really, really wanted to move out. I really, not because I was pressured or anything. It's because I wanted to be like them. Unaelewa? But Mungu akaniambia, it doesn't work that way. Slow your titties down, motherfucker. Slow them down. And things were just not working out until 2019. Vitu ziliflow tu shwa. They were not like soft or smooth. Definitely in hiyo period I was taking black tea and ugali. Ni hizo periods. Things were not flowing. Things were not honestly flowing. Ushaona you're at a point you feel like you are a burden, but hauambiwi, hauonyeshwi anything, but kuna ile pressure to me, I want to move out, me I want to be independent, me all that. Things for me were not working out until 2019. I don't know how they did. Mimi up to date, I don't know how nime end up where I am. I also don't know. That is why I'm supporting this thing of God's timings. Tusijipatie pressure. Usikue depressed at a very young age by things that you cannot control. You just work, do your best, do not compare yourself. Wale wanakupatia pressure, block. Do away with them. Hata kama ni mimi, by the way, for the sake of your peace. Block me right now. Just finya hiyo bell, finya hiyo button ya block. Fiona ananipatia pressure, I'm not yet there. Angoje. Ile siku ndafika hapo, we shall talk. Block me. Mimi sitakuwa na ubaya. I'll understand it's for your own good. Guys, just know that God's timing is always the best. Do not pressure yourself. Do not go out there comparing yourself with me. Umeniona V8, you're like, Fiona, nataka ulitoa wapi? Oh. No, your time is coming. And maybe better than that. Actually, me usema, everything that happens for a very good purpose. And trust me, it happens for a very good reason. Very, very good. Whatever thing that happens in your life, inakuanga na reason. And God knows. All you need to do is pray, believe, and work towards what you think that is what you are meant to be ama to have in life. Just work. Keep praying. Doors will open. You do not know how, but utajipata hapo eventually. Me, after I learned that, hakuna kitu inanipatianga pressure. Uko unavalia nini, uko hainipati pressure. And if you like me for who I am. I live in a cube. If you like me, kuja tuishi kwa cube. I eat sukuma every day. If you like me, kuja tukule sukuma every day. Sawa? Mi sitajipatia pressure. You think there's a better girl outside there? Go for her. Go for her. Because it's sina control. I have no control over that. Utanipatia tu pressure na stress za bure. You just go for her. You think there's a better thing? Ama, you think I do not like fit for the job? It's okay, there's a reason as to why. Ile job yangu yenye inanifit will eventually come through. This business has failed for you. It's fine. God knows why. Labda ungefika hapo mbele, you invest almost everything and then you fail. Which one is better? See, you fail sahi mapema. As a matter of fact, mimi, actually, yes. Last year but one, that is 2019, I used to sell, biashara sijaanza sahi. I could sell boxers na socks, happy socks, na anko socks, bras, cat nets, vitu ka hizo. And it failed. I cannot say that I couldn't give back, because at some point I used to pay my rent with it, but it failed. Ilika pali ikaniambia, we don't do this. Madam, shuka hiyo gari. Umefika mwisho. And I didn't give up. I said it's fine. It has gone the way it has gone. Imeenda vile imeenda. Ni sawa. I'll try something else. And I tried. And I'll keep on trying. If it fails, I get something else. Guys, consistency and believing that kuna God, na everything happens for a good purpose, and timings are different. We can never be the same in this world. Hata hizi vidole, my mama tells me, Fiona, hizi vidole haziwezi toshana. Kuna hii mrefu na kuna haka kadogo. Hata hizi mbili ndogo hazitoshani. Una get? So, you can never be the same. Kuwa content na ile kitu yenye unataka, umepata for now. Angalia nyuma, uone mali umetoka. Ukompare na sahi. Ukipata you're in the same place, just know you're doing nothing. But ukipata you're better. Girls, ama ladies, gentlemen, you have a reason to say thank you. Anywho, nimemaliza kupreach. It was a long one. Msiende kutafuta hii, amjui nilipata aje. Anyway, so guys, please expect more of these. Mi nitaongea tu kweli bede. You hate me, you love me. I'm not attacking anyone. I'm not telling you anything. I'm just talking. I'm just being realistic and trying to help. Because mimi I was in that gap. Ndakuwa naongea vitu zenye mimi mwenyewe nimepitia. A, B, C, D nimepitia. Depression nimeipata because of vitu hazina maana. Pressure hakuna and things that I do not have control over them. So, expect more of this. And I love you guys. Support me. Support me. Imagine nikiomoka tutaomoka na nyinyi. Nikipata hiyo V8 imagine nitawabeba basi. Anyway guys, please share, you like, you subscribe, help support us, share hata kama utashare, ona hiki kenye kinasema share tu, bora ameview, haina shida. And leave a comment for me, tell me what I should improve, tell me other things you want us to discuss. I'm all yours, all yours, all yours. Thank you and I love you and bye. Mwah.